Okay, let's jump right into game 2 between KT and Says. KT foe and Sass.draw. KT versus draw on chain reaction. KT is the purple Zerg in the left position. He's up by 1 game against draw, who's the yellow Pronos in the right position. On chain reaction, it's a 2-player map. And both players discussing last game. Pretty epic game actually. Just very well played by KT. Very nice macro style by him, and he was able to deny draw so many expansions. And draw finally had to GG. So last game was pretty epic. Let's see if this game is going to live up to the first game. Pretty good. Okay, I have no idea what that means. Yeah, as I said, last game was pretty epic. Not even gonna lie, and was that overpool for KT. Draw meanwhile getting scout off. He will have to put down Forge. Yep, there's the Forge. And he will also have to go cannon before Nexus, I guess, against overpool. It's going to be very interesting, because this map is very good for harassment, as I've mentioned in earlier casts as well. It's very easy to elevator units across this little ridge here, and as a Terran you can also siege up here, if I'm not mistaken, and you can sneak DTs or stuff like that through the back middle line. Oh, wait, what? Draw actually gets a drone kill. Oh man, almost missed that. I don't usually expect that to happen in the early game, so I don't pay too much attention to it. But Draw gets the drone kill, and KT went for 6 things, so Draw has to put down 2 cannons, and he's going to put... yep, there's the expansion. Expansion is being warped in. No, the warp rift is being opened. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, if there's a warp rift opening, that means that the Nexus is already finished, and it just, like, if the warp rift is completely open, it just blinks into existence immediately, doesn't it? Like opening the warp rift? Or is it like slowly being warped in through the warp rift? I'm not quite sure. KT meanwhile going for the 3rd hatchery. And Draw is gonna pile jump this middle line. I always say line, man, it's a middle patch, of course, my bad. Yeah, manages to get the drone in. The Zerglings are, wait, what? So all of their discipline to form the great line of Zerglings was in vain, because the sneaky drone probe, it's a probe and not a drone, so the sneaky probe probed through the middle patch and manages to get a scout off. Cybernetics Core is going to finish any minute now, so we will be able to see what Draw has in mind for this game. And builds the Stargate. He's building a Stargate at the natural, of course, to hide it from the Overlord, because the Zerg player knows exactly when the core is finished, and he will have a little look around the main base to see what the tech is going to be, but putting up the Stargate up here is going to hide the tech from the Zerg, at least for some time. This timing should suggest, like it should reveal to KT that Draw is in fact going for a Stargate build. So, Lair is almost done. 3 hatches so far, no second gas, so it's probably going to be a 3 hatch Spire build, and I missed the Zealot walking across the map, but at least I managed to get the kill on camera. So some Zealot harassment here from Draw, manages to kill off 1 drone and also managed to that's not just a drone, okay. He also managed to force the drones to be pulled for a short time at least. So, slight win for him. He is producing a second Corsair, so he is gonna go ahead and yep, gets the +1 as well. So it's going to be a Corsair based play. Archive before speed also suggests some kind of DT play, or DT follow-up at least. So he's gonna go out and see if he will be able to sneak in a Zealot, no, not a Zealot, a DT of course, into one of KT's bases. Probably, maybe through the mineral line in the back. We will see. So first Overlord gets taken out, and the second Overlord is going to follow in a second. More Corsairs moving out on the map, so 2 kills already. And oh, it's 3 kills. Okay, he managed to pick off the Overlord in the main. And he's getting quite a few Overlords here, and KT was actually supply blocked for a second here. He is in fact going for the 3 base, 3H Spire into 5H Hydra style. Loses another Corsair though. Has he been able to produce any Scourge? One pair of Scourge is on the way. And he's still losing, whoa, losing so many Overlords here. He's going to lose another 2. Might be able to get 1. Nope. Nice reaction by Draw. Pulls out with his Corsairs, and there's the Captain DT. No Overlords in the natural right now. Is there? Or is there? Wait, how does he see it? Oh, there's an Overlord in the way. But the DT managed to sneak in anyway, and is going to hide? No. Where is he? Ah, no, he goes. Now he goes for the drones. Gets 1 drone, gets a second, but there's vision here, so the DT has to run away. More gateways are in production for Draw. +1 air weapons is finished now, and KT has not been able to kill off the DT in his main. I hope he doesn't forget about it, because that could potentially be devastating for him. +1 is on the way. Is speed done? Of course it's not done. I mean, it's low dots, as you can see. But it's going to be finished in a second, and Draw just moves out with his Zealots. And he's also going to take a 3rd base. He's just using his whole Zealot force to kill off any Zerglings that could be waiting here, but there are none, at least not this game. And goes ahead and takes a 3rd base. I mean, he knows he has done some damage, he knows that he has the map control with his DTs and with his Corsairs. So he just goes ahead and takes an expansion. +2 also started immediately after +1. And just macroing up some more stuff. Speed is done, +1 is done, so he is going to move towards the 3rd and see if he is able to do some damage. Actually gets 3 drones that are we're just ooh, DT gets picked off before the Overlords die. That's unfortunate, but he's moving towards the turret, or is moving into the turret right now, and there's 2 sunken colonies, but there's still quite a few units left over, and there are only 4 Hydralisks, 4 KT remaining, and KT's force is actually cleaned up. Reinforcements are coming, but he might lose some drones here. Yeah, he's probably going to lose some drones here. Or is he? Oh, draw. Sneaky draw, hiding the DT, but I think it's still vision. But he's gonna try and pick off the... Ooh, no. Doesn't manage to pick off the Overlords, and the DT is revealed. Or is he? Oh, not paying attention. DT is revealed. Corsairs just poking around the main. That is drop, actually. So KT wants to do some harassment of his own, researching drop for his Overlords. Draw, meanwhile, in the meantime, or meanwhile, has established his 3rd base, and he's sitting. I think he is slightly ahead. I mean, he has been able to do some damage, and he's also got his 3rd base up. So KT is behind now, or rather is on even basis, which is of course not good for the Zerg in PvZ. So let's see how that plays out. KT actually has macroed up quite a force here. It's pure Hydra, so he will have to be very careful microing those against Storm, and he will probably not be able to engage up this hill, because Hydras tend to clump in this area here, and then they will be stormed into oblivion. Oh yeah, he's got the lurk upgrade already. Oh, this... and the Corsairs are out of position. Are they going to scout it? Is Straw actually going to scout it? He's moving up with his force. Oh man, that would be Ihan timing if he spots the lurkers and is able to engage before the lurkers finish. He's moving in. Wow, a nice snipe here on the High Templar, but still... Oh, the lurkers pop, so he will be able to push Draw back. Nice storm on the clumped lurkers, takes out 2 of them. He's able to take out a 3rd lurker as well, and I think he realizes, does he? He's gone to scout it with his Corsairs at least, so he knows what's coming his way. How many Overlords is he going to get before... Ooh, gets 1 before it's able to unload. Only gets 1 Overlord, and does he have detection? I'm not quite sure if he has detection. I haven't seen Observer yet. And KT is burrowing his lurkers in the middle of the gates. Nice storm on the Hydralisks here. He will have to storm the lurkers. No, 1 cannon gets up, so he will have vision of that lurker at least. And another storm, good dodge here. Still 2 lurkers alive in the base, and 5 Hydras as well. And he's going to move the damaged Hydras. Oh no, they are all damaged. Okay, so he's just moving 2 Hydras into lurkers. Where is... There's the observatory. Does he have knobs out? No, he went for the shuttle first, so he wants to do some harassment on his own, or off his own, not on his own. He has to do it on his own, because it's a 1v1. KT might have heard that. It's a very distinct sound. The upload, the loading up of units is a very distinct sound. He might realize what's going on. KT is also poking into the front, just to give his units in the main more time to do damage, because Draw will have to split his attention. KT moving into the natural, picking off a few units. The dropship has moved back, at least I hope so, because I wouldn't want to miss that. And those two lurkers, wow, nice block with the DT. Are they still in range of the mineral 9? No. Get taken out before they are able to do any damage. Two random zealots. And still the attack in the natural. Oh, there's the dropship. I missed that. Good storm on the hydralisks. But still, I mean, the lurkers in the main are still wreaking havoc. He's been able to take out quite a lot of attack. Unfortunately for him, he hasn't been able to take out the Templar Archives, so draw only limited to not... yes, it survives. And he's getting the what is it called? Damn it. It's the energy upgrade for the High Templars as well. So now I've got to... yeah, there's the dropship. Gotta find the dropship. Upgrades, by the way, are 2-0 for draw or for the Protoss, and 0... or is it 0? No, it's 1-1 for the Zerg. Yeah, draw is not capable of, or is not able to produce any... or is he? Does he have? No, where's the core? He doesn't have a core, so he won't be able to produce any dragoons, which is quite unfortunate against damn it, lurker heavy play. There we go. Cannons just finish in time for the drop, and some good storms help draw clean that up. So that drop was pretty ineffective. Yeah, very nice timing for draw. Like the cannons finished right on time, and draw's just doing a pretty good job defending. And KT still hasn't taken the 4th base. Now he's taken the 4th base, and draw's 3rd has been mining for quite a while. He has mined like 500 of each mineral patch. That's like 2, 4, 6, 7. So it's 350. Yeah. 3,500 minerals have been mined from his 3rd. Random zealot scouts the 4th base, and 3 zealot, 1 high templar drop going into the main, and he is not going to storm. Probably, yeah. Oh, that's very nice. Forces him to stack his probes to the natural, and is gonna storm there. Oh, if he gets a stack! He doesn't have another storm. He would have dropped otherwise, I think. Yeah, and smartly leaves the High Templar on the high ground. He's actually only gotten 2 drones with that drop, but I think the zealots were able to get some drones in the natural. Man, if he had waited a bit longer for the stack, that would have been sick. But KT has has established contain outside of draw's natural, and this High Templar has energy now. I wouldn't want to miss it, but luckily there's not much going on right now on the map. So let's hope draw realizes as well that High Templar has in fact the energy for a storm. Nope, still nothing. What's going on here? Nothing special. Just one random hydralisk poking uphill. And draw has mined out the back of his main, the minerals in the back, and he is going to try and establish 4th base in the bottom right position, and he also wants to harass this base of KT. He will have to mine out the back, of course. Come on, dude. I don't want to miss it. Strike Force going towards KT's 4th base, and they're going to be able to do quite a lot of damage, I would imagine. Reinforcements coming in though for KT. He will get some drones though. Storm missed it, almost. Takes out quite a few drones here, and also was able to take out quite a few drones at the 4th base, and he gets the hatchery. So good harassment here by Draw, using the distraction of the attack to storm the natural mineral line. And he's also taking a 4th base behind all of this, doing a quite a nice job in this game. He has been on the defensive for almost all of the game. Does that make sense? Most of the game. But he has always managed to sneak out a few units to do some harassment. It's very important, of course. Pylon block at the 4th base. DT in the 4th base of KT, and it's gonna be... Yep, gets taken out. So KT has a pretty good contain going, but doesn't help him that much because Draw keeps sending out units to harass with the shuttle or through the back door. So he's basically going for a contain like across half of the map, kind of containing this bottom base and containing the main and natural. There's another storm on this High Templar. Is he gonna storm? Doesn't look like it. Random Hydras get taken out. Another base going up for KT, and another storm on the natural takes out another 3 drones, it was. And another DT moving out onto the map. He has scouted this base, and I don't think there's an overlord around, so the DT might be able to take it out. Is there an overlord? I mean, there are some overlords in the middle of the map. They do have speed, so might actually be in time, but if Draw times it properly, if he times it with an attack, like when KT is distracted, he might be able to get quite a few drones. And he actually just waited for the drone transfer. Very nice. Not going for the cancel on the hatchery, but going for the drone transfer. And I think KT realized it quite fast. Is there an overlord? Yep, there's an overlord on the way. So the base will not go down. Yep. DT gets picked off. And Draw just content to sit back and harass. Is there? Nope. No Arbiter Tribunal, so he's not going to go for recall. He has the Robotic Support Bay, so he is able to produce Reavers to defend his expansions. And Draw decides to move out here. Is KT going to be able to contain this army? It's quite a big army, and there's like a ton of tech units in it. Good storms on the incoming Hydralisks, managed to take out quite a few units here. And Draw is just slowly pushing forward. Is it going to be enough? Loses a Dark Archon, it loses a Standard Archon, of course, and there's no buffering units though for the Dragoons. So once the storms are gone, he will have a hard time pushing against a Hydra Lurker force, and he's losing quite a few units here. Is he going to be able to push out of this? I'm not quite sure. Another Archon gets taken out, and the Dragoons just getting annihilated by the Hydralisks. Good storm here on the Hydralisks. More reinforcements coming in for KT. Is it going to be enough? Another no, it wasn't Marker. Good storm here on the Hydralisks. The Observer has been sniped. Is there another Observer on the map? I'm not quite sure. DT also gets taken out. Some more storms. Reinforcing Hydras, just engaging. Isn't going to be enough, I'm not quite sure. The contain holds for now, but there's still quite a lot of storms here for for draw, so... Ooh, sorry. So he might be able to... Ooh, that was unfortunate. Might be able to push out here. Not that many units remaining for Katie. And, wow. So many High Templar. Another storm on the Hydralisks, and just slowly pushing out. Quite a heavy contain here. Another lurker gets stormed. Big storm here on those two, and ooh, another good storm. Draw just storming and morphing Archons right now, and Katie is in quite some trouble. He's still on lair tech. So if this contain breaks, he is pretty much done, I think. He won't be able to deal with that army on lair tech only. Another big storm going down, and Draw finally has the space to move out with his army, and he is able to break the contain now, and yeah. Only 2 lurkers remaining in this contain, and now he moves in. Ops was out of position. So the contain is broken, I think. I mean, still a few Hydralisks remaining, but 5 Archons are pretty good. I mean, they're not that cost efficient against Hydralisks. And Draw has to fall back again. He doesn't want to waste his Archons, of course. So yeah, he will have to add on some more Zealots. Still... Katie's this space is mined out. He is able to manage from this to mine from this base, but he is quite low on bases, and Draw is going to move towards this base, and he is going to be able to take it out. I mean, there are not that many defenses here, and Katie will have to go across the bridges, and ooh, that's not a good idea against Storm, and he will have to pull back, I think. Good storm on the Hydralisks, and he will lose this base. So Draw takes out this base, and Katie's just slowly but surely running out of units, I think. Use another force down here. And Draw is just taking out this base. Some more Hydras going towards the natural, but yeah, Katie is just running out of steam. GG. 1-1, Draw bringing it back and forcing a deciding game here in this best of 3 series.